or a quick one, I should say. Maybe not an easy one. It's a quick one. And then we can possibly move to Galatians 3:3 as well. Truth Hitman wrote to us, and he says, is it true that ancient Egyptians practiced circumcision years before the Israelites? Yes, it is. They didn't practice it in the same way. According to the things that I have read on Egyptian circumcision is that it was a single slit, that the foreskin was not actually taken away, but that it was just cut. I don't know what evidence has been shown for that, but that is what I have read. And there was other forms of circumcision, if we want to call it circumcision. There was other forms of circumcision in the first century. Of course, Israel was the first to, at least once again, I'm not well read on the evidence for this. All I can tell you is what I've read in the historical in the history books. Is that that there was circumcision, but it was not the same as Israel's circumcision, and that Israel actually cut away the foreskin, which was different than the surrounding nations. And so there was a difference in the circumcision. And I think that the form itself, the cutting away of the foreskin, is in fact the sign. And I think that that's it. Not only is it different from the surrounding cultures, but it is the sign of the virgin birth, in my opinion. So that's the point. Is that yes, there were forms of circumcision in other cultures, but they were different, and I think that is a significant piece to the puzzle.
Yeah, and you can look on. If you go to if you don't have it in like an accordance, you can go online and find old probably translations of Philo of Alexandria or Josephus. And if they're searchable text, you can just look up like circumcise or circumcision or circumcised, different ways, forms of the verb. And they both write of that, And I think in Against Appian, that's one of Josephus' works, he cites, I think, like Herodotus, and like he cites some other Greek authors that are talking about circumcision and different peoples that had practiced circumcision back. And now, of course, those are first century sources, but they're from the Jewish world more specifically, from the Mediterranean Jewish world more specifically. In terms of ancient Egypt, yeah, I think there is some, I don't know if it's pyramid paintings or some sort of iconography that reflects some sort of cutting or something. But yeah, and you'll also see, I think it might be in Philo where he talks about a health benefit, right? So then you see something that's not in the Torah,
right?
You see like, we do this because of some sort of health result, or in this, as if it's the same as like how people approach the dietary laws. Oh, there's like a health benefit. It's not just because it's a commandment, but there's actually a health benefit. So then you can argue somebody like, oh, do it because it's healthy, not because God commanded it, kind of thing,
Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.